What's up everyone, Nelson Dellis here in another random memory tips video. And in this episode, we're gonna talk about how to memorize the yearly calendar, specifically for 2018. I'm gonna show you how if someone were to give you any date from this year, you could tell me the day of the week instantly. It's super simple and it'll be super helpful when you're out there in the world and you're trying to figure out what day this date falls on for this year. So without further ado, let's dive right in. First things first, I should let you know that this process, I learned this from a record holder in calendar calculation. His name is Yusnier Viera. He lives in Miami here. He's a good friend of mine. He actually broke the record for the most dates calculated in 1 minute. I think he got 140 dates. So this can be applied to any year between 1600 and in the future. The thing is, you just need to memorize a few codes. To keep it simple for this video, we're just gonna do 2018 because it's the beginning of the year. If you wanna know what day a certain date falls on, you'll be able to do it really quickly. And I'll leave you guys even with something for 2019.
Thanks, Obama.
All right, so the first number code you need to know is basically the answer. So the answer is gonna be a digit between 0 and 6. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6. And what you need to know is that those digits represent the day of the week. 0 is gonna be Sunday. 1 is gonna be Monday. 2, Tuesday. 3, Wednesday. 4, Thursday. 5, Friday. And 6, Saturday. So if you get an answer of 3, you know that's a Wednesday. If you get an answer of 5, you know that's a Friday. If you get an answer of 0, that's a Sunday. The next thing you need to understand, and this is a little complicated, but not really that complicated, is how to do modular division. Basically dividing by a specific number, but only caring about the remainder. So for example, and because we're doing days of the week, we're gonna be doing modular division by 7. If you know your 7 times table, you can divide by 7, you're good. As long as you just know the remainder. Let's say 15. 7 goes into 15 twice, right? With a remainder of 1. 15 mod 7. My answer is actually 1. I only care about the remainder. So as we add up totals, you're just gonna keep on dropping out 7s. So if my total comes up to 23, I'm instantly gonna say that's 2. Because, remember, 7 goes into 21 3 times, fine, but it's a remainder of 2, right? So 23 mod 7 is 2. All right, next thing to remember, this is very easy. For this year, 2018, there's a specific year code, and the code for that is the number 2. That's all you gotta remember. And here's the secret for next year, it's gonna be 3. If you want to get good at doing this for any year in a century, there is a way to calculate it. It's easier just to memorize them because there actually is a pattern. But just know that 2018, the code is 2. 2019 is 3. The next set of codes you have to remember are for the months of the year. So January through December. And this is probably where the most memorization work comes, but I'm gonna help you come up with little mnemonics to remember what they are. So January is 5. And you can remember it like, imagine January is just the coldest month of the year and it's 5 degrees outside. February and March are both 1. That's an easy one. You can think of it like February is a short month, March kind of quickly follows after, so they're both just kind of like quick months that come back to back, 1 and 1. April is 4. That one's an easy one because it's the 4th month of the year. May is 6. The way I like to remember it, this is so stupid, but 6 sounds like sex. I think like maybe May, the month May, maybe I'll be lucky and have sex. 6. June is the number 2. I think June is like a sunny, hot month, so maybe it's too hot, right? The sun's just beating down, it's too hot. July is 4. That's an easy one. You can just think of July 4th, August, and that code is 0. That's an easy one because whenever it's a 0, you don't have to calculate anything. So you can kind of think of maybe like August is kind of like a nothing month. It's kind of a transition after summer, before fall, school's about to start. Nothing really happens in August. The next one is September, and the number for that is 3. Sept makes me think of like a religious kind of building, and I just imagine that there's 3 really religious figures at the top of these septs. October is 5. I think of Halloween, and when you ask trick or treat and you're given the chance to grab as much candy as you want. You use all 5 of your fingers to grab that candy. Next up is November, and the number for that is 1. I like to think that November is really the first month where it really starts to get chillier, right? It's Thanksgiving, becoming the holidays. It's kind of the first month where Christmas, holiday, cold season comes around. I know it's not the first month of winter, but it starts to feel like winter. That's the first month where it happens, 1. And finally, December is also 3. Even think of Christmas, the 3 kings, whatever comes to mind. All right, so you have everything you need to be able to do this calculation. Let's take today, which is January 28th, 2018. You're gonna break that date into all its codes, add them all together while modding 7. So as we keep this tally, you can drop out 7s as they come. January 28th, 2018. I like to start with the day, so 28. And I think to myself before I start adding is, what is that mod 7? 28 divided by 7 is perfect, right? The remainder is 0. Then I add the code for the month. So January. Remember, January, it's really cold, 5 degrees outside. So our number now is 0 plus 5. 5, right? I can't mod 7 because I haven't reached a full 7, so I'm stuck at 5 right now with my tally. Next thing is that code I asked you to memorize for the year 2018, which was 2. 5 plus 2 is 7. Mod 7, yeah, it goes in perfectly with a remainder of 0. Remember, 0 is Sunday. So January 28th, 2018 is a Sunday. Let's try another example. How about July 4th, 2018? I first start with 4. Can I mod that by 7? Not yet, because it's still under 7, so I keep the tally of 4, the 4th day. And then July, I use the month code for July, which was also 4, right? So I have 4 plus 4, that's 8. Or mod 7, that's with a remainder of 1. So my tally is now 1. And then I add the code for 2018, which is 2. So 1 plus 2 is 3. And what's 3 for our days of the week? That's a Wednesday. July 4th, 2018 is on a Wednesday. And actually, because the code for 2019 is 3 instead of 2, if you want to know what it's going to be next year, it's very simple. Obviously, you just add a day. So July 4th, 2019 is going to fall on a Thursday. As long as you know how to do that modular division, which is a bit tricky, but the idea is pretty simple. Just take the remainder if you divide by 7. And if you know all the codes for the months, you should be able to do this really quick for 2018 or 2019. It's a fun little thing. If somebody's just talking like, oh, you know, I have something in 3 weeks, that's gonna be and then suddenly you come out of nowhere and you're like, that's a Thursday, my friend. They're like, how did you do that? Well, I memorized the whole calendar of 2018. It's a lie. You're just really fast at calculating something easy. Don't tell them that. That's enough for this video. Thanks for watching. I'll be back soon with another video. For now, I'm out. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, like, all the things, you know the deal.